Hey, we're Aaron and Angela Bell from Smartphone Video Formula, and we want to show you today a little behind the scenes of exactly how we make videos using our phones. So a lot of you have taken our course and you're already aware of exactly how to do this. We wanted to kind of show you behind the scenes, step by step, how we do it, maybe give you a little bit of inspiration for how you could do it too. If you haven't taken the course, that's okay. We just wanted you to see that it is possible to make high quality marketing videos using your phone.
So we did this video with Heather. So we're going to take you through step by step how we do that and what her why is. That was her big thing. We want to show people what her why is and what she does, but most importantly, her why. So we made two versions of her video, and one was to help her build her local audience and to show people that they can come and build with her, or she can build for them. And the other one was so that the whole world would know what she does.
Yeah, and inspire other people to do the same kind of thing. And yeah, so you may remember Heather Marryann. We've actually had her in some of our advertising, and we used her clips in our earlier course. And we wanted to go back and do up a new video with her. She's got a new workspace and a great message. Somebody, she's very inspiring. She's very excited about helping people learn how to do things for themselves and how to, live their best lives. And we really love her message and the way that she approaches things. And so we wanted to make a great video for her. So let's give you a quick look at the video first, and then we're going to take you behind the scenes and show you exactly how we made it.
I got started because I had no money and I had to learn how to do home repairs on my own, and we couldn't afford to hire people, and we didn't have the financial means to be able to afford some of the furniture that I wanted. So I just taught myself how to build, and I was able to make a business out of it. I'm a short little tiny redhead standing at 4'11", who sometimes gets, the side eye when I walk into a house to do an estimate, like, are you sure she can do this? I'm a mom of 3 boys. I am someone who is always up for a challenge. I always embrace the things that I don't know so I can learn it and know it. My favorite thing to do is to cheer on others and to inspire others to embrace what it is that they've always dreamed of. I want people who have never had the opportunity to use a tool or to be able to build something on their own to have somewhere to go that they can learn, or someone to go to that they can ask. I taught myself how to do all of this, other than the few times that I've had to get my brother or my dad to come and help me. Most of it is just trial and error, right? And if I can do this, you can do this, he can do this, everyone can do this. And I think having that attitude and around anything that we take on in life is key to our success. I want to be an example for someone to be able to look at when they feel doubtful and to be able to say, she's doing it. I grew up in poverty. I know what it's like to not have food. I know what it's like to go to school and use clothes. And I've been able to do this, to build this, to live my dream, and just to be resourceful and find solutions in the things that I otherwise wouldn't be able to afford. It's uplifting, and to be able to share this experience with other people so they can see that this is coming from someone who didn't have the skill to start with, and she was able to teach herself and to make this happen. It feels incredible because I get the response from people that they're willing to go out there and teach themselves, or they're watching me and being inspired by me and doing little projects themselves.
So that was the video that we helped Heather Marryann do. And that's going to be an amazing video for her to show on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, her website, to really start growing her audience.
Yeah, and for us, we wanted a new promo video that we could use to help people understand exactly what Smartphone Video Formula is. So we're going to use that in our advertising and our marketing and just show people exactly what kind of quality video you can make even with a phone.
So one of the things that we love most about making a video with our phone is that we take a lot less equipment with us. So we take this little bag and a tripod, and that's basically it. So it's very light and very easy to carry with us, very portable.
So we filmed this entire video with an iPhone XR. So a lot of people ask us, do I have to have a new, like an iPhone 11 or an iPhone 12 or one of the newest phones? You don't. The iPhone XR works great. It's got 1080, it's got 4K. That's what we used for this video. But we also used a couple of add-on lenses, and we love these moment lenses, wonderful high quality lenses that give you really nice optics. They look great. And we use two different lenses for this video. We use the 18mm ultra wide angle for some of the really wide establishing shots. And we use the 58mm telephoto lens for the interview. And we're going to show you the great results that we got from that.
And so for stabilization, obviously your tripod is key. It keeps your phone still. And so you can get those panning shots and those tilting shots as well. And we also used one of my favorite gimbals, which is the OSMO Mobile 3. So a lot of moving in shots and some overhead shots. It's nice and portable. It's nice and small. It's fluid motion. So you can kind of get in there and get some of those shots or hold it up high. And it's got that internal stabilization built right in. So it makes your shots nice and smooth.
One last piece of gear that we used was the Boya Lav mic. We wanted to make sure that we had great sound of Heather, especially we did the interview outside. So we wanted to make sure that she sounded great. And we needed to have the little iPhone dongle to plug that in to the lightning port. So you can see it's a very small kit of gear that we needed to make this video.
So for filming, like Aaron said earlier, we used the iPhone XR, and I chose to use the native camera app right in the phone as opposed to using the Osmo app. Just for ease of use, it's just quick, easy. You just open up the phone and hit record, basically.
Yeah, and you can get great results with that. For the interview, so we had a couple of things that we wanted to do. One is we wanted to use that Moment 58mm telephoto lens. And what that does is it just gives you a nice compressed look, just makes the person look their best. We also filmed the interview in 4K, 30 frames per second. And the reason why we did that is by filming it in 4K and then editing it in 1080, it gave us the ability to zoom in on Heather when we wanted to. That gives you the ability to cover edits and just kind of reframe the picture as you need it. So that worked out really well.
I also used the 18mm moment lens for some of the beauty shots. Those were for the wide establishing shots. And then I took that off and just used the actual lens that was built right into the phone. Everything of the B-roll shots were filmed in 1080-60. That way I could slow down the footage in the edit. So it gave some nice dreamy kind of look, especially when she blew on the sawdust. We really slowed that down. So it was really accentuated.
Yeah, that added a lot of production value to this video, even though we were using a phone. So you kind of used a mix of the tripod and the Osmo for all the beauty shots, the B-roll shots. So the tripod, as you said, gets you the nice panning, tilting types of shots, good steady stuff. And then the Osmo gave you a chance to kind of get in close and do a little bit of motion in there. And that really worked well. The other thing that we did with these beauty shots is we'd think in sequences. And what we mean by that is you'd get wide, medium, and close-up shots of the same scene so that when you get to the editing stage, it's easy to put those together. So in this case, we can see how they're putting clamps on the door here, getting ready to drill the hole. Then you see her drilling the hole, putting the hardware in, screwing the hardware in. It just gives you a nice sequence of shots that makes for a visually appealing video.
You know, for certain shots, Heather would just do stuff automatically before I was even rolling, like blowing the sawdust. And I was like, whoa, wait, don't do that. Okay, do it again. So those kind of things, look for stuff like that. Those little things can be really amazing in your video. And I thought it looked really great, especially slowing that down. Another thing that she really takes a lot of notes of is in her book. And so that book with the toolbox and her nail polish, I thought was just another really cool shot that we could implement into that. It gives a little bit of insight on the type of person that she is. She still likes the girly stuff, but she does some hard labor as well.
Yeah, that worked out really well. So once we had everything filmed, the interview and all the beauty shots, then it was time to bring it together in the edit. We knew that we were going to edit lots of different versions of this video so she could have ones that she could use on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, so different sizes and aspect ratios. And we knew we were going to edit 2 different versions of this video. One that was more for a local audience of people that were going to hire her to build things for them, but also her more national or international audience of people that she's trying to inspire to do things as well. So we decided to use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit this video. Premiere Pro is kind of like the big brother to Adobe Rush, has a few features that we thought would really be helpful in the edit for this video. Once we had the videos ready, we wanted to output them in 16:9 for Facebook and YouTube for her website, but we also wanted some square versions that she could use on Instagram, and as well a 9:16 version that she could use on Facebook story and her Instagram story. That was going to give her a great mix of videos that she could use on all of her different social media channels.
So Heather took this video and she uploaded it directly to her business Facebook page and got 5,000 views within 3 days.
Yeah, so obviously she was thrilled with it. We were thrilled with the way it turned out. It gives us a great opportunity to promote the course that we're doing, but really also just show people what amazing videos you can make using your phone.